This report is based on a news story that was actually covered by the media.
Women-only train cars were introduced in Japan as a measure to reduce groping incidents during heavily crowded commuting hours. In major Japanese cities, railways are a central mode of transportation, and the morning and evening rush hours create unavoidable levels of congestion. This long-standing environment contributed to recurring safety concerns for women, and railway operators examined ways to improve security. This process led to the introduction of cars designated exclusively for women during specific periods. These cars are clearly marked with signs and identifiable colors, and stations display guidance so that passengers can recognize where to board. Although the designated hours vary among operators, they generally align with peak commuting times. The introduction of women-only train cars brought certain changes to passenger behavior. Some passengers who had previously felt uneasy in crowded cars reported feeling safer. At the same time, concerns were raised regarding congestion shifting to other cars. Nonetheless, the continued use of women-only cars across Japan reflect a shared understanding between society and operators that public safety must be prioritized. The system has been maintained in response to user needs and long-standing security concerns. Although women-only cars may appear unique to Japan, similar measures exist in other countries. In India, cities such as Delhi and Mumbai operate women-only cars, with stations providing designated boarding areas. India's extremely high population density and daily congestion levels have created a long history of safety challenges. As a result, dedicated cars and boarding zones were introduced to ensure that women can travel safely. Cairo's metro also operates women-only train cars, driven by security conditions and cultural considerations. In several parts of the Middle East, public transportation includes gender-segregated spaces influenced by cultural and religious practices. In Cairo, both safety and cultural background contribute to the existence of these designated areas. Mexico City provides women-only areas on both its subway and bus systems. Due to its large population and severe rush hour congestion, specific spaces are reserved for women and children. Station floors display clearly marked lanes, visually guiding passengers to the proper boarding locations. These measures are rooted in security concerns and aim to protect passengers using public transportation. Rio de Janeiro in Brazil previously operated women-only cars as well. Major cities in Brazil face numerous safety challenges, and designated cars were introduced as a measure to protect passengers. While the system's operation has changed over time, the historical implementation reflects a broader global trend of adopting measures to protect women in public spaces. Seoul in South Korea also experimented with women-only sections in the past. These were tested based on congestion levels and security needs. As the city's subway system is heavily used, authorities evaluated various options for enhancing safety, including the temporary implementation of segregated areas. Comparing these examples across countries shows that women-only cars are not a uniquely Japanese system. Instead, they serve as one of many approaches to addressing shared global challenges in public transportation. Trains and subways require people to share confined spaces, making safety a persistent concern. As long as passengers may feel insecure in crowded environments, measures to ensure safety remain necessary. The underlying purpose of women-only cars is to provide a safer and more comfortable environment for passengers. Variations among countries arise from differences in security concerns, cultural norms, urban structures, and public transportation usage. Nevertheless, a commonality among these systems is a desire to address problems directly rather than ignore them. They represent concrete efforts to protect passengers. Discussions surrounding women-only cars include differing opinions, but a continued debate reflects deeper issues regarding safety in public spaces. Safety measures ideally protect all passengers, yet historical circumstances and current realities have led to the adoption of designated cars as a practical response. While they are not a complete solution, women-only cars have played a role in addressing long-standing concerns. A broader view of global practices shows that many cities share an intention to face and resolve issues in their public transportation systems. These measures aim to create environments in which passengers can move safely, demonstrating both consideration and realistic responses to societal needs. They highlight one of the challenges modern societies continue to confront and the importance of addressing public safety with sincerity and ongoing effort.
Many things are happening around the world every day, and unexpected events may occur in our own lives as well. We hope to see you again in our next story.